Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Civilization 6. We've had our short break from trying to conquer the entire planet, and now we're refreshed and ready to get back to it. Constructing a farm here has increased the food yield from this plot from 1 food per turn to 2. The amount of food generated by your city determines how fast the population of that city grows, granting you new citizens to work more tiles. More food means faster growth. So I'm assuming that we don't actually have to assign citizens to each place. This is what we get within the confines of the city, because when we grew, we got that extra tile over there. And we got 4 days still to grow, and then that will grow again.
But remember, our builders' strength is not infinite. We would be wise to make the best use of their talents before exhausting them.
Okay. Oh, look, builds. He's got 2 builds. Builders can build up to 3 improvements before exhausting their workforce. This number is indicated in the unit panel. This builder unit has consumed 1 of its workforce from building the farm and now has 2 remaining.
With their basic needs met, our people now have the capability to construct more elaborate structures. Perhaps a monument to all they have accomplished will inspire them to evolve even further.
Well, it might. Let's see. In addition to training units, your city can focus its production on constructing buildings like the monument. Try building one now by selecting it in the city's production queue. Choose production. Build monument right there. That's a +2 culture, base cost 60 production. So what's that? That's this gold up there. Base cost 40 production. I don't really understand any of that, but...
Excellent. As pride in their own culture grows, our people shall be driven to spread our civilization beyond their own borders.
Okay. Continue to explore the world with your scout unit. Right, scout unit, I want you to head over to this quarry. Oops. Right click to move him. Like that. There. And I'm going to put him right onto the quarry and we'll see if we get anything from it. I'm not really sure if we will. But we might. It might be worth a shot. I think that's everything we need to do for a minute. End turn.
Now that our people are fed, let us turn our builders' attention elsewhere. There are valuable resources surrounding our city that have yet to be exploited.
Yeah, we got a quarry here, and there's something over here, and then there's also these mountains. I'm sure these are worth something. They got to be worth something, surely. Scattered around the map are resources of various kinds. There are 3 categories of resource. Luxury, these contribute to the overall happiness of your citizens. Strategic, essential for creating some very powerful military units. And bonus, provide additional yields of food, production, or gold. The stone is a bonus resource. It provides an additional +1 production to your city. If you build a quarry improvement here, it will raise the yield to +2 production.
Direct the efforts of our builders towards harnessing these valuable materials.
Show me how. Right, we need to move the builder unit to stone resource and have them construct a quarry improvement. So we'll zoom in like that, and then we'll move them over like this. And then we will click on that one down there so they do their improvement.
Excellent. This stone we extract from this quarry will only increase our production capabilities.
Okay, I do like the way that they do that. They just kind of jump right in and attack the ground like that. That was very cool. Okay, scout over here. If I accidentally click that button... Oh, I can just press the other button to cancel. Right. So I'll bring you over here, and then I can click on you, and I want to move you onto there. You don't get any bonus for that. Right, fine. In which case... Ah! We have found another tribe over here. I don't know if we can do that, if we can go into it with the scout, or if we're going to need to bring our warriors all the way out round.
With our quarry now complete, we must turn our builders' attention towards additional improvements.
Your builder still has 1 of his workforce remaining. You can use it to build either a mine on the hill plot, plus production, or a farm on the plains plot for plus food. This may take more than one turn. One to move the builder unit and another turn to build the improvement.
There is still valuable land within our borders. We must guide their hands carefully.
Remember, builders can only construct improvements within the borders of your city. By generating culture, the borders of your city will expand, allowing you access to more resources. So, feel free to continue exploring the map with the scout unit, and your turn afterwards. Okay. Right, I'm looking over here at the scout. How do I deselect the scout? Like that. I'm looking over here. World rankings, list of reports, open the game menu. Right. I can't click on too much. Coffee, luxury resource, requires irrigation. And then we've got a few other bits over here. So there's not actually anything that I can do to worry about them. We'll leave them alone. What I will do is I will take the scout and I'm going to move him over onto that village right there. 26 gold, 7 XP. He's used all his movement. Fine. Right, so we found that little bit. He's close to the beach as well. Where else can we find stuff? I guess, really, we might want to consider bringing him back over this way and exploring some of these lands over here. And maybe up there. Unit needs orders. So, the builder. So, I've got to decide to... Well, she said something about a mine. Whether I could build improvement quarry. Well, I've got a quarry right there. Farm. Coffee. I'm just going to go with a farm up there, I think. Move it up to there. Like that. And build a farm. Kablamo! You might have noticed that your builder unit disappeared after using its last build charge. This is because all its workforce has been expended. You'll need to train more builders as you progress through the game to improve the lands around your cities. Next turn. In addition to food, your people also require amenities in their cities. One source of amenities are luxury resources, such as this coffee next to your capital. With the pottery technology complete, it would be a good idea to research irrigation to enable your builders to improve luxury resources such as the coffee next to the capital. Let's provide the amenities to our city, increasing its happiness. Right, so we need to choose a research on here, and then we want irrigation right there for the plantation, which will allow us to work on that one. So we've got 2 there. We've got +1 turn until growth, 2.2 surplus of food. Irrigation 7 turns, code of law in 1 turn. Goals, defend, keep warriors inside the city. Unit needs orders. Down here. So you can just cut straight through the forest and we're going to head over this way. And next turn.
Our people truly thrive under your guidance. But as our civilization grows, so too must our leadership.
We've expanded out that way, look. Got another one out there. By accumulating culture, you have just unlocked Code of Laws, which contains your first government, chiefdom.
We must now enact policies to better steer the growth of our people.
Show me how. Okay, we go to government up here. Ooh, now we're getting complicated. There are many types of governments in Civilization 6. In addition to various benefits, each government has a number of slots in which you can enact policies. The first government available to you is chiefdom. It has 2 available slots of policies. The first slot in chiefdom is for military policies. The second is for economic.
Discipline is the heart of any army and is a valuable advantage over the unorganized barbarian rabble. Urban planning will only make our cities more organized and efficient. I suggest we enact both these policies.
Discipline and urban planning is what she wants. Show me how. Change policies. Right. survey, double experience or recon units. +5 unit combat strength when fighting barbarians for discipline. To slot a policy, click and drag policy from the right to the appropriate slot in your government on the left. Try that now by adding the discipline policy to the military slot, then add the urban planning policy to the economic slot. Click the confirm policies button when you are done. God King. Faith, +1 gold in the capital. Urban planning, +1 production in all cities. So, probably better to have the urban planning because of the extra production, I would think, to start with. And then we've got the discipline for, yeah. Okay. Is our policy agenda set? Yes.
Though our policies begin to bear fruit, our civilization will only continue to grow. We must plan for the future.
Okay, how do we do that? Much in the same way you research new technologies by generating science in your cities, you can unlock civics by generating culture. You have already unlocked the Code of Laws civic, which enable you to establish your first government. Now you need to select a new civic to advance forward. So we go to the civics tree on here. We've got the Code of Laws. Similar to the technology tree, the civics tree has different choices and paths as you progress through the game. For this tutorial, click the craftsmanship civic to start advancing. Okay, I'm guessing we're going with craftsmanship. And then close the tree. Right, improves 3 tiles. Okay, I'm not really sure. 30% production towards builders. 7 turns. Irrigation is another 5 turns. Unit needs orders. I'm going to send you all the way over to there. Look at him go. Look at him go. Right. And we've got a monument there. 1 turn left before that one's complete. And then we've got population 3. 11 turns until growth +2 surplus food.
We are blessed. This monument stands as a symbol of the accomplishments and determination of our people. Truly, they shall now be inspired to push even further into the lands beyond.
They might well be. Your city has finished production on the monument building. All buildings contribute to a city's development in specific ways. The monument will increase the culture generated by the city, which extends the city's influence over additional hexes.
Perhaps we are now ready to spread our civilization beyond our capital city. If we do not claim the surrounding territory, others surely will.
That's a very, very valid point. Open the production chooser and begin training a settler unit. Remember, the production chooser can either be accessed from the city's information panel or from the choose production reminder in the notification panel on the right side of the game view. Choose production reminder down there. Or where? City's information panel. Okay. Up here. Right. We want a settler unit right there. Base cost 80 production. Now, oh, that's +4 science. We get +3.8 culture. We got no faith, and we got 100 gold, +5 gold there. So, I'm not really sure where it tells us how much we've got overall. I've got more stuff. That's per city. +8 food. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it all works.
Excellent. These brave settlers are ready to carry our culture into the unknown. However, it will take some time before they are prepared for the journey that awaits them.
Hokey cokey. Unit needs orders. There's another scout. So we will send him. Ah, look, we've got another tribe down there. We'll go and speak to them in the next turn. Anything else? Move you on to there. 26 gold. +7 promotion. I didn't see what the promotion was. Train settler unit. We got to finish training that settler unit. He's got 4 turns to go. So you down here. Keep going that way. We've mostly explored. Is there anything else I need to worry about at the moment? Just next turn, I guess. We're training and we're waiting for next turn. We've got World Tracker up there. Those are going nicely. How do I see overlays and stuff? Like game menu here. Return to game. No, I'm not really sure about that. Next turn. Unit needs order. That's just going to be the ooh. Crabs! I don't want crabs. I will leave the crabs behind. Okay, so you head over that way, Sunshine. There you go. And so I'm slowly uncovering bigger and bigger portions of this. We've got a kraken over here. Sure, I want to have a kraken on our exploring. I'm going to go there next, and then we'll see. So that is everything I've got to do on that one turn. Choose civic. Right, open civics tree. I can go military tradition. I can go state workforce, or I can go foreign trade. Allows the creation of trade routes, unlocks diplomacy, joint war, policy caravansaries, maritime industries, unit trader, policy maneuver, policy strategos, grants flanking and support combat bonuses to all combat units, state workforce, policy conscription and corvée, I think. I'm not sure what that is. State workforce. 12 turns. I'd actually like to go for one of those two, but I'm guessing that this is probably the better one to go for, because we've got barbarians incoming at some point, haven't we? So we'll go with that one there. Irrigation has got one more turn. We've got some units over here that have got an order. Oh, crossing the river used up all of that one's turn. I didn't expect that, actually. Fine. As is often the case in history, technological discoveries inspire new technologies, building upon knowledge gained in the past. In the game of Civilization, this is simulated by the technology tree. Click the Open Technology Tree button in the research panel to view it.
With knowledge comes opportunity. As our people's understanding of this world grows, new paths present themselves to us.
Technology Tree displays all of the researchable technologies available in the game of Civilization, from the ancient era all the way to the information era and beyond. The gold-coloured nodes represent technologies that you've already finished researching. You have just finished researching pottery, so it is marked as complete. The dark grey nodes represent technologies that are available to begin researching, but are not complete. Light grey nodes represent technologies that are not yet available to begin researching. These technologies need to first be unlocked by researching one or more prerequisite technologies. Since we've already researched pottery, we're now able to begin to research on the writing technology right there. So I can go all the way down here. Robotics, future tech, 409 turns. Can be completed multiple times to increase your points towards the score of victory. Nuclear fusion. Guidance systems, satellites, telecommunications. Launch Mars habitat with robotics. Nanotechnology. Okay. This is pretty cool, actually. Right, writing. Notice the writing technology node status has changed, indicating that it is currently being researched. The number of turns required to finish research on a technology is indicated in the upper right corner of the node. 1. Oh no, upper right, 8 turns. Symbols displayed inside the technology node represent new units, buildings, wonders, and abilities that are unlocked by the technology once it is completed. That's those two right there. For example, once you've finished researching the writing technology, you'll be able to construct the campus district as well as the library building in all of your cities. The campus and library allow you to increase the amount of science you generate each turn, allowing you to research technologies faster. Sounds good to me.
Our legacy will one day be recorded beyond the spoken word.
Yeah, that is actually pretty cool. Right, you, Sunshine, go that way. What is that? Cocoa, luxury resource. More stone over there. I don't see any more cities around at the moment. Right, well, that's everything that we got to do at the moment.
Our settlers have finished preparations and await your command. However, the lands before them possess untold dangers. We must not allow them to go forth without protection.
Did you notice that it uncovered a whole load of extra bits around here? I'm guessing they've got a longer distance that they can travel. Let's get started. The units, like settlers and builders, are non-combat civilian units and thus cannot defend themselves. This leaves them highly vulnerable to being captured or killed by enemy units. However, your military units can act as protection for the civilian units if they occupy the same hex. An easy way to move the two units together is by linking them together until they reach their destination. Escort settler. Select either the settler or the warrior and click the escort button in their unit panel.
Excellent. With our people prepared, we must now choose our destination. There is an area rich in resources, not far from the capital. Let us send our settlers there.
Where? That one? Oh, over here. Right. Begin moving the unit southeast towards the indicated map marker. If you've not yet revealed that part of the map, it might make your journey easier if you sent your scout there as well. I've already uncovered that bit. Right, settler. So I want to go on a right click on there.
Though our settlers are safe under the protection of our warriors, our capital is now defenseless. Without the protection of the military, we will more surely become overrun by our enemies.
Choose production. I'm guessing that we need select a unit or building to produce in your city. So she's very strongly hinting that we ought to build another warrior or a slinger, either or. In a game of Civilization, once a player loses all of their cities, the game is over. It is very important you protect your cities, especially your capital, from any foreign threat. Add a slinger unit to the city's production queue and end your turn when you are finished.
Though our warriors are valiant, a proper fighting force must be diversified. Slingers provide a different style of combat.
Okay. So we've got 3 turns for them. And our scouts over here, they need more orders. I can go up to the river, but that's as far as I can get. I can head down this way, or I'm going to cross that way, because we've got these people coming over here. So we're going to go over there. Uncover that, and then we'll head over that way. Next turn. Unit needs orders. Fine. I will go there, and I'm going to go this way, because I'm going to keep going this side of the river. So why aren't these moving further? I thought they were supposed to be moving over here. I don't really know why. Okay, we got one more turn, and then we expand out a bit more. Although, we've already expanded out one more on there. So that's not related to the population, is it? They've moved on a little bit further. We've now got 3 population, 11 turns until growth. So yeah, the actual expansion, like they said, does something to do with the culture right there. It's not to do with the actual population, I believe. Unit needs orders. So we click on that one and we gain some orders. So we will run you down that way. And we'll run on again a little bit further so that you can see down here. Doesn't appear to be anyone extra down this way. And next turn. In choosing a location to settle a new city, it is important to look at the fertility of the surrounding land. Proximity to sources of food, resources, and fresh water are all very important. For this tutorial, we've already found an ideal location for you.
Order our people to take root here.
Right, so that would be that one there, isn't it? When your settler unit is able, click the Found City button to create a new city here. This may require moving on to the next turn if the settler is out of movement points. Right, move 2.
Well done.
Excuse me.
Our civilization continues to spread beyond expectation. In time, it may rival even our own capital.
It might. Probably won't.
Already, this new city yearns to grow. Its people await your guidance.
Use builder to improve land surrounding new city. Establish new city. That's our goals, right? So we need to choose production right here. So I've got to set that city producing something. That one's doing a slinger. I will go with a builder. I think it prudence dictates that we build a builder, and then we can improve the local area. It takes 12 turns to make a builder. Warrior. Recommend. She's recommending we build a warrior. So where's our other warriors gone? Okay, fine. I will follow her recommendation, but we had warriors before. Right, we already had warriors, and now they oh, there. There, look. There's our warriors. Why is she recommending we build more of them? Those dudes right there, I'm going to fortify them in right into that city right there. Next turn.
Gilgamesha Kiengi, U Sharuru Kanaku. Latadar, Anaku Ibrija Tibaku.
I am Gilgamesh of Sumeria and King of Uruk. Do not be afraid. I am good to my friends. Would you like to visit our nearby city and sample our hospitality? Thanks for the introduction, but we have no time for further pleasantries. We ought to be nice. Just in case. Yes, we accept.
It appears our slingers have completed their training. Already, the people of our city feel safer.
Okay. The Slinger unit has finished training in the capital. Slingers are ranged class units, allowing them to attack from distance without engaging in melee combat. This keeps them from taking reciprocal damage during the attack. Ranged units also tend to have lower defense strength than their melee fighting counterparts, so it's best to keep them close to friendly units of other types for protection.
As our army continues to diversify and improve, our future grows even more secure.
As you progress through the game and research new technologies, you will unlock better, stronger, and more advanced units. Building a strong and diverse fighting force is essential in competing against other civilizations and preserving the safety of your people.
With our slingers training complete, we may now direct our people's efforts to new pursuits.
It is now up to you to decide what you would like to produce in this city. Suggestions: train a builder to improve more of the surrounding lands within your borders. Train a combat unit to expand the size and strength of your military. Build a granary to provide additional food for your city, as well as more housing for your population. I'm curious how long this tutorial goes on for and how much more I need to know before I should abandon the tutorial and go my own way. I'm very tempted to sort of abandon the tutorial at this point and figure out the rest as I go along, because we must surely be near the end. I'm waiting for like the final showdown bit. There's got to be a final showdown with the barbarians turning up, isn't there? That's kind of the bit that I'm waiting for. Let's move the scouts over this way. Ooh. Wheat. Resource bonuses over here. Seems pretty good over this way. We're out of travel on those. I've got that unit there is busy digging in. And then I got that unit there, the slingers. I can dig those in as well. Melee strength 5, range damage higher. So I can move them out of... I could move them away from the city. I need to choose production. So I could produce either... yeah, we're going to build some more builders now. Unit needs orders, which is those. I'm going to move them across. I don't know if I can put more than one unit in one spot or not. So just in case I can't, I'm going to move the slingers... No, I'm going to leave them there. I'm going to fortify them. They're going to dig in right where they are. We've got unit needs orders. They're digging in and they're digging in. We've got 7 days left for them. 3. I got nothing really other than the scouts to move, so we will move. And unfortunately, folks, we have run out of time for today's episode. Sometimes you just cannot take over the entire planet in a single day. So we're going to take a short break. We're going to wander through the cornfields. And whilst we do that, if you enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.